Those of us lucky enough to live here in Istanbul are excited since it's film festival time once again. As well as showing off Turkish talent, there's lots of movies and documentaries coming to the city from abroad. And our Miranda Atty headed to the opening gala to get a head start.
Here in Istanbul, April is synonymous with cinema. Over 11 days, more than 200 films will be screened throughout the city as part of the Istanbul Film Festival. Its opening gala was packed with directors, actors, critics, and of course, film fans.
This is really an audience festival, you know. It started 36 years ago and it grows with the audience, so it's very connected. I mean, when I was young, you know, I was going to buy tickets also. We were like waiting all night to get tickets. So, and lots of directors also here in Turkey learned cinema and watched all the known directors from this festival. So it's quite connected and it's very nice to be able to continue this tradition, let's say.
The festival includes sections dedicated to documentaries and new filmmakers. There's also the galas section, which will premiere 11 international films, including Notias by Tassos Bulmetis.
It's a great honor for me and my colleagues to be the opening film of this wonderful festival, which I've been attending since 1994. So my film is a sarcastic comedy. It's not about the Greek crisis, actually. It is how the crisis started. And as you will see, the crisis, according to our point of view, it started between 1974 and 1981 in Greece, where we had all this big political change. Actually, the film is a comedy, but implies why Greece ended up in today's crisis.
This year's special guest is British actor Sir Ian McKellen, who's picking up the Honorary Cinema Award. McKellen's appeared in 108 films and is a master of the screen and the stage. Perhaps best known for his roles as Gandalf in The Lord of the Rings and Magneto in X-Men, he's going to be meeting film lovers at 2 special screenings of the 1995 adaptation of Richard III.
And therefore, since I cannot prove a lover, I'm determined to prove a villain.
Well, it is wonderful to be here, and I'm very grateful to the festival for inviting me on my very first visit, not only to Istanbul, but to Turkey.
Awards were also given to stars of Turkish cinema, including actors Selma Güneri and Macit Koper. 59 films will be competing for the international and national Golden Tulip Awards. The winners will be revealed on April the 14th. Between now and then, though, film lovers here have plenty of opportunity to immerse themselves in the magic of cinema. Miranda Atty, TRT World, Istanbul.
Miranda joins me now on set to talk some more about the festival. Hi, Miranda.
Hi.
So last night was all about the gala. That was for the media. But what about the public? What can they see?
Well, there's loads for the public to see. This year, the focus is all about making it as accessible for people as possible. There's 180 films that are screening across 9 venues. And the great thing about it is that it's spread on the Asian side and the European side. They really want to get as many kind of bums on seats as possible, which is fantastic. There's also other events that are happening throughout the 11 days that the festival's going on. So there's a music festival, which is all about music and theme songs that are available in films. So that's really great. And there's also going to be talks, there's Q&A sessions with directors. There's a lot to see for the public, actually.
Now, this ain't your first time at the rodeo. You have been around a lot of film festivals in the last 12 months. Berlin, Sarajevo, Dubai. Lots. How does this one differ?
Well, what can I say? I kind of have the best job in the world. This one is very much about a kind of family feel. When we were at the opening gala last night, the host kept mentioning family, community. It's very much about the industry in Turkey as well. And this compares quite a lot, I think, with some of the other film festivals. And one thing that's worth mentioning is every film festival kind of soaks up the city that it's located in.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, yeah.
But as alongside that, it's also all about the season and the time. So we were in Berlin in February, it was -3. I was in Doha in December, it was 30 degrees. So it really kind of depends on the season, the warmth, the temperature, as to whether the festival is going to be all about being
outside. So you
outside.
might be escaping the heat into air conditioning, you might be escaping the cold into warmth.
Yes, well, I prefer the summer, of course, because then you get to be outside. And now we're in spring, you know, I think we're going to be seeing a lot more people outside.
And tell me, what are your recommendations for Istanbul Film Festival?
Oh, there's loads to see. There's loads to see.
Well, narrow it down.
So for this weekend, I would say take advantage of Ian McKellen being in Istanbul. He didn't just fly in for the opening gala. He's staying all weekend. And there's actually 2 screenings, one on the Asian side, one on the European side, of his film Richard III, and he's going to be at both of them. He's also giving a talk in Boğaziçi University on Friday. So I would say try your hardest to see if you can find him. And there's loads of other great international films that Turkey's brought in for the film festival. One that I would recommend is Manifesto. Kate Blanchett, she's playing 13 different characters, including 1 or 2 men.
Wow, fascinating. Okay, I'll definitely take a look. Thanks for joining us, Miranda.